Hey all, this is Joe from Paracord Reviews, and I have two packages here during Prime Day. I know that was over a month ago. I bought two different types of paracord, and I was going to come back after they came in and do this video, and then I had a 1 week work trip that turned into a 3 week work trip, and then I came home and got COVID. I'm better now. I'm rested and ready to do these videos. So what is what? I don't know. So we are just going to randomly pick one. We're going to go ahead and go with this one. We'll save this one for the next video. So like I said, I ordered two different types. I don't know which one is which. So let's take a moment and see. Okay, this is 3 Vikings Premium Paracord. Don't know much about 3 Vikings, but this was one that has started showing up on Amazon. So I went ahead and picked it up. This is 50 foot of paracord, desert camo. And it was not a Amazon deal. It was $8.47 for 50 feet. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we can see. Okay, so this is the 3 Vikings Paracord. It is, if you pull them up on Amazon, which is where I found them, they say they are made with hardiness, valor, purity, innocence, vigilance, perseverance, and justice in the USA, bringing back confidence to your adventurous lifestyle. Okay, that is a pretty robust statement. So let's see what we have here. Now, this says it's Paracord 550, yet on their page they say this is Type 4 paracord. So let's see what we can see here. This is how it came. You saw exactly how I pulled it out. There was no there was no type of cover. There was no insert or anything like that. So apparently they're going straight for giving you the most for your money, which I'm okay with. So first, let's take a look. It's a nice actually desert camo pattern. Has a nice feel. It feels, first of all, you can actually feel this is the the sheath itself is not loose, but it's not like so stuffed in there. The stuff inside is not so stuffed in. It's like a sausage, but it's stuffed in there, so it's not like feeling like it's all going to move around in there, kind of like the cheap stuff that you might get at dollar store or something like that. So it has a nice feel. So if you were using this for a bracelet, a belt, a lanyard, or anything where it's going to actually, or say even a watch band, it's not going to be something where it's going to hurt you. So that's nice. So let's go ahead and cut this open and see what we can see. Okay, so first things first. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7 cores. This is true Paracord 550. It is not the Type 4. Maybe that's something else that they offer. But these are really good cores. They're definitely individualistic cores, and each core has 3 strands. So it's good quality stuff. Don't get me wrong. So let's do, and you'll notice I'm in somewhere different. It is hot as blazes here in the Sunshine State, so I decided to do this one inside in my office. So let's go ahead, cut this, and let's do a burn test. And see how this burns. So it is burning, but it's not like, okay, so it put itself out, but it did burn. So it may have a little bit of a polyester bit in there for the sheath. Let's see. But it's not like it's lighting easily. And it looks like it's mainly the sheath that is catching. Let's see if it burns itself out. Yeah, that's not gonna burn itself out. So while it doesn't light easily, it does appear to stay lit once it catches. Now they say that it's made with 100% nylon, making the strands softer and stronger. So it could be that these strands are nylon, whereas the sheath has some polyester to it. So just something to be aware of. As I said, though, overall, this has a nice feel to it. But the next step, let's make a bracelet and see how it works. So we will melt the end here. And be right back. So something I am finding is that as I'm twisting this, you can see it's trying to loop up or tangle. So I am having to come through and kind of pull it out to remove those tangles. It appears that since this sheath is so full, it's retaining the wrap or some of the from shipping. So just something that you have to think about when you're working with this is you may have to pull it out and straighten it so that as you're working through, it does not kink up. So, okay, be back. So I'm done. Here you can see it. I tell you, it's got a nice feel. It feels a little bit bigger than, and it maybe is just because the sheath is so full and it's packed in there, so it kind of has a fuller feel. But if you compare it to, say, something like, here, let me show you here. So like here is one from Paracord Planet, the darker green. You may not be able to see it, but it just looks a little thicker. It looks fuller. I don't know if that's just, this is Paracord Planet Woodland Green, and this is the Three Vikings Desert Camo. It just has a little bit of a bigger feel. And you can see here, whereas when you do this, you can still see, and it's not like huge difference. Now I will say that the Paracord Planet is definitely softer and has a much nicer feel against the skin, but this is not abrasive, it's not hard, it's it doesn't feel painful. It may just have a little bit higher, or it may take longer to break in. So as I said, I got this stuff for 50 feet for about $8.50, which isn't a bad price. Prices have gone up. So when you see usually 100 feet is going for about 10, you know, that's really not bad. It's fairly easy to work with. It feels nice. It feels like a good value. I think this would probably, I would probably not use this as much for, say, making a keychain or ornamental stuff. This would probably be more of something I would take with me backpacking or camping. I could see using it for clothesline, a tent, or maybe to make some type of strap for water bottle. This would be something I would say I would use for something that would be durable. If I was making a survival bracelet, if I was making something for Operation Gratitude, if I was making something like a belt, I would probably use this. I think this is much more durable. This is a lot less ornamental. So because of that, I'm giving this 5 stars. It's good stuff. I think everybody should at least give it a try. And then that's it for this time. If you want to take a look at it, I will put a link in the description below so that you can see it. But until next time, keep paracording. Later.